Hi, my name is Abby, Care Coordinator for Point of Pride, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to request a provider payment. Before we get started on how to submit a payment request, let's go over an important step. For any payments over $599, we need to have your provider's W-9 on file. Now, if you're working with a provider that we've already partnered with before, you're all set. But if you've chosen someone new that we haven't worked with, they'll need to send us their W-9 so we can process the payment. This is a pretty standard requirement for business transactions, and if your provider isn't comfortable sharing their W-9, you may need to consider choosing a different provider. You'll find all of this info spelled out in the provider welcome letter, which is available on the electrolysis recipient resources page. To make sure your provider gets paid on time, send us a payment request before your appointment. Processing can take up to 10 days, so it's best you plan ahead, especially since most providers ask for payment upfront. Some providers don't mind being paid a few days after services, so you must communicate with them to plan ahead. Also, some providers allow their clients to pay a large amount to put on credit and subtract from that every session. When you meet your provider at your consultation, make sure to ask questions to get a clear understanding of their preferences. To get started, go to the recipient resources page found in your award confirmation email. Scroll down to the Request a Payment block under Helpful Reminders. Click on the pink bolded link to access the electrolysis payment request form. Now you can start filling out the form. You'll start by giving your personal information, like your email, name, and date of birth. Make sure that the name you provide here is the same name that your provider has on file. When you type in your service provider's name, you'll see a list of names pop up. We have included a list of providers that we have on file and will autocomplete for you. Now let's go over some issues that you might run into at this step. The name you put here should be the name of your provider's business, not their personal name. For example, Leah Taylor is the personal name of the provider here, and when I type her name, nothing pops up. However, Taylor's Professional Electrolysis in Ashland, Kentucky is the business name, which you'll see here populates on the list. If your provider has declined to give us their W-9, you'll see a red message on your screen letting you know that we cannot send them a payment over $599. We ask that you please contact us to get a list of providers in your area that other recipients have used in the past, or we can help you find providers that you can reach out to. If you're working with a provider that we don't have on file, you won't see their name pop up. Continue to type their name and city that they are located in, and provide as much contact information as possible. We will contact them and request their W-9. To help this process, you can make sure to give them the provider welcome letter found in the recipient resources page. Some providers prefer to be paid via check. If this is the case, you'll see a message populate in the contact information box. Please do not delete this text, as it lets our financial director know this provider's preferred payment method. You can add their contact information, like their number and address, in the box as well. If your provider has sent us their W-9 and onboarded with us, you'll see a green message on your screen letting you know that the provider has been validated. When you're finished adding in your provider's name and information, let us know the date the payment is due or your next appointment date. Then input the amount requested. If you have an invoice, appointment confirmation, or a schedule, please upload it to the form. When you're done, you will receive an email confirming we have received your submission. If there are any issues with the information that you provided, we will contact you directly. You're all set. Now you know how to submit a provider payment request. If you have any questions, please contact us and we are happy to help. Thank you for watching and take care.